G'day folks, Davey B, Aussie. I just wanted to touch base with a few bits and pieces. Had me ears lowered. Anyway, I was looking a bit on the rough side, unkept, unlooked after. But sometimes that's a good thing. Thrill of the chase. For me, I can't remember when I started, but I remember how it came about. It's been a long journey. And by being, I don't mean this one's over. I don't mean that the thrill of the chase is over. I mean the journey that Forrest allowed us to have with him. That book, and I'm dying to read it. I am dying to get my hands on one of them books. I sure hope Forrest has got a few put aside that are signed. I sure hope, maybe that's part of a prize somewhere down the line. But anyway. Throughout all the history, the research, the development, the rabbit holes, the people, the conundrums, the conversations, geography, intel, rabbit traps, rabbit holes, rabbit warrens. It's endless. That poem, you have the ability to take you anywhere you want to go. And if your imagination is bold enough, you will go anywhere in that poem. However, Forrest wanted us to find one spot. Irrelevant of whether my information is correct, the information I have suits me, suits my mind. I don't think it's possible that anybody's solve is wrong. That's not fair. Everybody's solve is correct, or you wouldn't be there, because if you didn't believe in it, you wouldn't be there. However, the solve Forrest wanted us to come up with was his special place. And once that position has been found, it verifies itself in many ways. Many ways. It's not over there under that tree, beside that rock, or 300 yards west of that river. That's stumble uponable. Old mate walking his dog can stumble upon that. Where it was is for a specific reason. That reason is known to Forrest. The reason for it is what he wants to find out, wants us to find out as searchers. So he said, I could have this quote a little wrong, but it was something out of T.S. Eliot, I think. And it was, after all our searching, we will end up back where we started and understand the place for the first time. So to sit here and say the 9 Mile hole is incorrect, to sit here and say Eagle's Nest is correct, and I'm not picking on anybody, Dave, I'm just saying, I'm just making a point. To say Billy's solve is incorrect, to say, whoever's solve is incorrect, we can't do that. We don't have the power. It's your solve. But once again, You had to understand what Forrest wanted from you. So here we go, quick little journey. Forrest was a geologist, an archaeologist, I beg your pardon. What do? They discover things, they find things that are lost in time and history. A little bit of a paintbrush here and a little dig there and a scratch over here and oh, look at this. And so they, like in Mario's sessions, he's indicated that the big picture is you'll find an area that you think has interest and then zooming in or closing in, macro, micro, macro, micro. And then you keep breaking it down. So out of that little place of interest, I don't know, let's say you found the ancient McDonald's, a couple of Tyrannosaurus ribs up there or something like that, T-Rex rib bones or something, I don't know, whatever. So you found that area. Now you find the river. Now you find this. You hone in. You get closer. You find the picnic area. You find the town centre. You find where everyone went for a beer in the afternoon. It's the gathering point. It's the musk. It's the water cooler of the office. That poem is just that. Macro, micro. LLCs, what Jack done, what time Jack went and had a bowel movement, where he done it, and DNA soil testing, and stop it. The information is in the poem. We've even got information where Jack slept that night. We even know what he drank that night. It's in the poem. You just got to know how to find it. And I think the problem that people are having is because they read the poem, I know where that place is. We're off on a journey. Trip 1, 2 days, trip 2, 3 days, trip 4, couple of days, trip 5, trip 21, trip 600, no chests. Because you haven't got all the information. So let's argument's sake, Ben's got this piece of information and Chasing Indy's got this piece of information and Ashley's got this piece of information and Davio's got 42. Someone else has got something else, and someone else has got something else, and 3,000 people have got 3,000 other bits of information. Indy, when you were doing that montage with all the people's pictures and you arranged it and you made the forest fenn, I thought, here we go. They've got it. They're onto it. I was sad. I thought you had it. You all need to put your information together. A little of some is better than all of nothing, Forrest Fenn. Start using the quotes. If you get lost, start again. If it doesn't make sense, start again. Don't worry about LLCs. Don't worry about going down that rabbit hole. Don't worry about digging on the computer. It's all good and well to educate yourself with history. Nothing wrong with that. But if you want to find out what Forrest wants you to know, you need to invest your time in only the poem. That's it. That's it. Forrest talked about using synonyms, understanding your English language, I'm an 8th form dropout of high school. I didn't even finish 8th form. Yes, I'm a bad speller. Yes. I use autocorrect. I spell this and it says that and it's like shit. I'm not tech savvy, but this works pretty good. I retain information. I understand things from left field. That's just the way I'm programmed. That poem will amaze you if you sit down and give it half a chance. Don't worry about your $1,000 trip up into the park or Montana or don't worry about it. You've got to know where you're going first. Poem. Work it out. Go to Mario's sites. Give him the thumbs up. He'll help you. He's put everything out. Everything you need to have to know is out. It's there. It's out in there. Forrest has done everything. Mario has done everything. It's under your nose. No one can see it. What Forrest's done has been amazing. It's a hell ride. Seriously. So, put the poem. Read it. Do what John Mario's done. Put it into a grid. Have a look what he's done. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have a look. Have a look what he's done. Use all capital letters. Don't rush it. Because if it's wrong, down the track, you won't get answers you need. You have to proofread it 300 times first. Make sure every letter is where it is meant to be. No mistakes, not one. That might take you 2-3 days to sort out. But when you do, I'll give you information in regards to what it is you might need to do next. Or maybe Mario's turn to have a look next. But guys, if you haven't solved the poem, you're not in the game. I've told you and told you and told you. I've said it and said it and said it. Any solve that does not involve that grid formation that I'm talking about of Mario's, if you have not come to the conclusion of where the treasure chest is, was, could be, trove, box, riches, whatever, if you have not used that poem in that grid formation, you won't find it. Your solve is your solve. I'm not saying you're wrong. Your solve is your solve. It's yours. But you will not find what Forrest wants you to find unless you have used that grid formation. So I'll have a talk to Mario and see what else we can bring up. No one's going to be getting any answers. You've got to find them yourself. If you want to find them, I'm showing you how to find them. If you don't want to find them, I mind not. It's no skin off my nose. But if you all don't start working together, you're going to be in the same spot in 10 years' time. I guarantee it. Anyway, hope everyone's well, healthy. Give us a thumbs up. It's really nearly, this is the, I think it's the 6th of October. So I think the end of this month is you guys have Halloween or something like that. We don't celebrate it much over here. However, I will say the kids are getting onto it a little bit more. I think it's a reason for everyone to have a drinky poo and Yeah, dress up like goblins and witches and bits and pieces. Yeah, that'll be the end of our month, I think. That's the 31st for you guys. Got to finish that poem, guys. Don't walk away from it. It's a personal challenge. Have a crack, or it will bug you for the rest of your life. But I'm telling you, once you understand how to read it, you'll use that poem forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You will teach your kids that poem. It'll teach you geography. It'll teach you. There's information everywhere in that poem, and it's not a problem, but that's what people are doing. They're finding information, but that information does not lead you to the chest. It's just information. That's why Davio's stuck on 42. Davio 42 does have something to do with the finished product. And I'm not picking on you. I'm just trying to help. If 42 is a percentage out of 100 for the complete solve, your 42 represents 3%. You've got 97% more to find. I swear to you not. If you want to know, you need to find out what's going on in that poem, man, as with everybody else. If you start here and you finish where warm waters halt, and go take the chest and go in peace, that's not it. That's not it. And it's not my opinion. I know because I know. There's confirmers in that poem that just slap you in the face. It's like, oh my God, there it is. You're on the right path. You go a little bit more, mate. Are you kidding me? There it is. You go a little bit more. Are you joking? There it is. Set it up, guys. I'll try and make another video, maybe with Mario, or we might video ourselves, I don't know, having a conversation about the poem and put it out. But, yeah, look, have a crack, guys. Don't let it fail or get away from you. All right. I'll see if I can I'll watch this back, and if it's any good, I'll air it. Make sure I haven't slipped up anywhere. All right, guys. Bye for now. Davey B.